Hello everyone. Today we are going to talking about some facts about Darwin's most influential theory.
It refers to the change between generation of organisms' heritable chains, and its operational definition is the change in gene frequency within a population during reproduction. Genes are copied and passed on to offspring. Genes mutation can alter trends, leading to genetic variation between individuals. New traits are subsequently passed along with genes in the population due to species migration or horizontal genes transfer between species. Evolution occurs with this genetic variated become more common or rare in the population due to non-random natural selection or random genetic drive. Evolution leads to diversity at all levels, including species, individual organisms, and molecules.
Now I am going to talk about the content of Darwin's theory. Of course, this is his main idea in the book. And first, and this book on the origin of species. It is written by the Darwin after he traveled around the world. And the evolution theory is his main idea in the book, and this is why he becomes so famous. And the first part is that these species are not static. It means these species will change with the environment. And when the surroundings change, the species will become different. And the second part, the evolution of these living things according to including insects, humans, animals, they are long term and continuous. They are not they don't appear suddenly. Therefore, you won't see some creatures appears in the world so suddenly, just only in a few years or even few minutes. And the evolution needs to cause more than thousands of years. And this is the third part. It means these creatures have the common ancestors, and the same type of creatures have a common ancestor. For example, mammals evolved from the same ancestors, which can be inferred that humans and apes have a common ancestor. So we and some monkeys, of course, they we have some ancestors. So don't be surprised about that. This is a normal phenomenon. And now, the last part of the evolution theory is survival of the fittest. It means biological populations expand with reproduction and exceed the limits of their living space and food supply. And food and water is the most important things in the natural world, causing, causing competition among individuals. And individuals who do not adapt to the environment are eliminated. It means they will be killed so that the fittest can survive and reproduce. And this is a core law in the natural world. So it means the fittest can survive in the world.
Hello, now this is my part. I will introduce the help and the impacts of Darwin's research on the future. Next page. Origin of species has a wide range of influences on later generations, such as the following agriculture, sociology, and anthropology. Next page. The Origin of Species is Darwin's first masterpiece. The publication of this book, for the first time, established biology on the basis of complete science, and overthrew the theories of creationism and space immutability with a new idea. The publication of Origin of Species caused a sensation in Europe and even the whole world. Its severely hits the foundation of theories. From the church to the literati were furious. They slandered Darwin's serial blaspheming the Holy Spirit and violated the divine rights of the king. On the contrary, progressive scholars represent the theories of evolution blows away the shackles of people's thought, inspires and educates people to liberate themselves from the shackles of religious superstition.
As
From a single cell to the birth of human beings. What kind of force drives the evolution of biology? For centuries, people have tried to find the answer, but they have ended up in a puzzled way. The emergence of Darwin's made the theory of evolution, which has been defined since ancient times, finally forms. After the publication of The Origin of Species, the idea of universal evolution of organisms and the mechanism of natural selection, survival of the fittest, have become public theories. The things we take for granted are things that were discovered by our ancestors. When we are enjoying our present life, we might as well think about the efforts of our predecessors.
And this is the fact of Charles Darwin's theory.